Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I'm gonna do my last page in my little book today. And once again, I have all this clutter around here. I was trying to sort it out, but you know, that's how it goes. I have different pieces of stuff, little pieces again, that scrap. And I thought I would do another page sort of with the scraps. And I debated back and forth, but I think that I'm going to not use this piece of napkin. I'm going to use some other things I have found. And the first thing I'm going to do, and I don't want to center it, I want it to drop, and I probably want it to go off the page. So I probably should find something else behind it. And I'm going to use my ink. And you know what? I forgot to ink yesterday's page. Goodness. We always ink the edges. I'll have to do that right now as soon as I get this done. I'm just using this as stencil to ink that little bit like that. Oh, I guess it would help if I did it where you could see it. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to go back and ink the edges of this page. I'm just in awe, ashamed of myself for not having inked it. I've inked every other single page, and I managed to ink all the little embellishments and collage pieces I put on it. So why I forgot to ink it, I don't know. But it's not something I can't fix, so there we go. And that's all right, because then I can ink down the middle. And that may have been what I did yesterday. I had gotten guest paste in the spine, so now then, I have these little circle pieces, and I have this I thought I would cut a circle piece out of. Made some artist trading coins with some of this. And they came out real well. I was real pleased with them. I did do a video, so if you're interested. That's just scrap that I had. Okay, these have been inked around. I made them for a different page and didn't like them, so on the other page. So we'll ink around this. I think we may need a little more ink. And this happens to be my very old dauber, so it has a rectangular foam pad on it. Still a little round one that I have a little round one too, because the new little ink boxes are, these little ink boxes are easier to use with the round one. So I'm just going to kind of create a little cluster of those like that, I think. I have some more of these little pieces. Which I think I will go ahead and use. These are just pieces that I tore off when I was making bigger pieces, so. Well, we've had a lot of interruptions on our phones today. They're sending out any kind of messages that they can to let people know where they can find food and water down in Panama City, which is a good thing. I don't like this one. I like the two like that, but I don't like that one. And I think I'll move this up a little. I liked that where it was. Too much. I think maybe that's the sum total of it, except for a word. So I'm going to, this one says collector of memories, and this is one that I did a rub on when you guys weren't watching because I was having so much trouble with them. I will probably need to find it something to sit on top of. So that it shows up. Yep. And I have little scrap pieces from where I die cut things, so that they have worked real well to have to put behind my little banners. And I cannot tell you who it was that said if you clip in, and I know somebody just recently mentioned this to me, if you clip straight in the middle and then from the corner cut to the end of your clip, your little point piece comes out more even, except that I must have not cut it in the middle, so that one was just off just a little bit. Okay, but Last time I forgot to ink the edges on this little strip. So I think I will ink the edges right now. This is the last inside page of the little book. I've got lots of tags and things to tuck in it that I want to make, but as far as the pages, and it's done, I have to do the cover, of course. That didn't go down. There we go. And we're gonna ink around the edges, even though that it doesn't show up very well on the black. At least what it does is keeps you from seeing the inside white of the paper. So alrighty, let's glue these down, and I'm just using the aqua glue. These are all pretty much paper embellishments. These are tiny little pieces of stuff that was just left over, probably torn off. Okay. It's just a matter of gluing them all down and remembering to ink the edges. Okay. A lot of times when I pick up my layers to glue them back down, they end up not exactly in the same place, and I don't worry about it. As long as it looks okay to me, it's what matters. And this last little page we've again done with our scraps from all this fall stuff. Okay, I need it to twist a little bit. There we go. Now then, I want to squish it a little bit because that always helps to make the embellishments stuck down real well, as if you close it and squish it. Okay. To ink all of our edges. I did notice something in looking at this and thinking about my outside cover. I have something about it I'm not exactly happy with. So I'll show you in just a minute. There. And that is our last page, Collector of Memories. I like that a lot. This is what I'm talking about. When you close the back cover, see the front cover, it's just tabs that stick out from the front cover. When you close the back cover, we have part of our book kind of sticking out, and I'm not liking that. So I'm thinking that I have some pieces that I boo-booed on, so I'll have to find those for next time. When I was folding the original book, I had a different plan, and when I folded it, it didn't come out quite right. So I'm wondering if there's another piece that I can put back here and create an extra layer. Maybe make it into a last pocket. But I'm going to have to take a look and see and I'm going to have to find the piece. So that's all for today. This is our page number 16, and our last inside page. And I want to read you a quote from our 1001 Ways to Creativity. It says, "There is no end to the creative process. Creativity is making a start, time and time again." Creativity is making a start, time and time again. I like that one. So you guys have a great afternoon. Please enjoy yourselves, have fun, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.